Okay, now we are live. So welcome everybody and thank you for joining us. My name is Husband, and I'm one part of Sacrilegious Discourse, and this is our live coverage of, our live episode that we're doing tonight for Ezekiel 14, where we will be reading that chapter for our first time and commenting as we go through, in case you've never joined us for anything that we've done before. So that's kind of what we do. We read the Bible and comment as atheists who have never read it before. And we're not exactly safe for work. So that's the gist of what we are. I'm kind of waiting on wife to get settled in here, so bear with us here. And we're waiting for some people to scraggle in here too. So it does take a few minutes for everybody to see that we're live. So we'll just let this do its thing. In the meantime, if you have the opportunity to hit a like button or share our stream, please do so. We would love to have more people pop in here and join us tonight. So again, we're doing Ezekiel chapter 14, and we'll be reading through that to see what kind of fever dream Ezekiel has tonight, maybe. But bear with us. We're just kind of waiting to see. Well, not waiting to see. I'm waiting on wife, and we're waiting on a few more people to pop in here too. So we'll be getting started here shortly, probably within the next 2 to 5 minutes. We'll see how everything goes. So if you're in the chat room or chat boards, send us a message to say hi and let us know you're here. Love to say hi. I've got it figured out to where I can actually, this is all new to us doing the live streaming, but I've got it figured out to where I can see the chat rooms for everything right now, which is a new development, and I'm pretty happy about that.
I made my tea and I am here.
Made your tea. Oh, I gotta do one more thing. I forgot. Let's see. I need to go to here. We're reading chapter 14 tonight, right?
That is correct.
Okay. I've been saying that, so I was hoping I was right.
And it is a medium.
Medium length?
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Ezekiel.
Reminding yourself what happened yesterday.
I'm reminding myself what happened yesterday, yes. All right. Go ahead and say some things while I'm figuring things.
Do we have visitors?
I think there is some people popping in here, so yeah.
Yay! Well, I'm sure Husband already told you we are atheists reading the Bible for the first time. That's why we call ourselves Sacrilegious Discourse.
Yeah. Why don't you? I've actually covered that a couple of times. Why don't you tell them about some things that we have going on right now, like the drive?
We have a Patreon drive that we're currently in the midst of, wherein we're trying to hit a goal of $400 a month from our supporters, so that we can forward our podcast in a better direction. We're wanting to do some advertising and stuff like that, so that we can find more people who are like us and like what we have to say and want to hang out with us. And some of the places you can hang out with us are on, like right now on Mondays and Wednesdays, we do a live event on YouTube and Twitch at 10 p.m. Eastern. 10:30 Eastern.
Yeah.
And then on Tuesdays, we do it at 10:30.
And?
No, I'm backwards. Okay, let me start over. On Monday and Wednesday, it's at 10:30 on YouTube and Twitch. On Tuesdays, it's at 10 p.m. Eastern, and that's on YouTube. No, that's not on YouTube.
I'm never letting you do this again. Ever. And
then you add sugar and you mix it up and you put it in the oven at 350 and you bake for 20 minutes and make sure you have oven mitts when you pull it out, or you'll burn your fingers.
I didn't know we were going to get cooking tips in this, but that's
I
great.
thought I would switch gears because I clearly have no business being a podcaster.
So let me just reiterate what wife was saying. Mondays, Tuesdays, YouTube and Twitch live at 10:30 p.m. every Monday and Tuesday. Every Tuesday at 10 p.m.
Oh, you fucked up too. You said Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, shit.
Well, you could just go to our website and figure it out.
Yeah,
from there.
yeah. Just go to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com and like.
And now you see the caliber of what we are. And if you like the fact that we fuck up a lot, we cuss a lot, and we can laugh at our mistakes, then you are our people. And if we sound unprofessional and annoying to you, then maybe move along. I don't know.
But you know what? We have a damn fun Discord channel.
We really do.
And if y'all aren't there, you should join, because
that's on Tuesdays at 10.
Tuesdays at 10. That one is correct. Mondays and Wednesdays at 10:30 on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, there I got it right.
There we go.
I got it right that time. Yeah,
we did it.
All right. Are you about ready to hop into this episode here?
Yeah, I feel like I'd better.
I mean, before we fuck up anymore, right?
Right? My brain is melting.
Yeah. One more time before we get into this, I do want to say, if you are listening right now on one of the live stream platforms, please give us a like, share our stream, let people know we're doing this. We'd love to get as many people in here as we possibly can. We're really trying to get the message out about our live streams, and anything you can do to help us with that would be greatly appreciated. So
sure as fuck would.
Yeah. All right. That being said, are you ready to get into this episode?
I am. Are you ready?
I think so. If I can get past not knowing what day everything is on, I think I'll be in good shape.
Yeah, that was just so bad. Let's never do that again.
No, you know what? I was thinking, actually. So just one more second before we get into this, but I was thinking that there's an option to have a pre-recorded thing I can play for this part, and instead of stumbling through every time, it might be fun. It would probably be better to record it before we get in here.
Yeah.
Just have a set amount of time. But I don't know. Part of our thing is just bumbling through everything. So
and that's kind of how we do. Yeah, we are bumblers.
Yeah, definitely.
Bumbling bumblers.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, I'm that somebody said something. I'm just reading here for a second. Sorry.
What are you reading?
I'm talking to Xanders. So.
Hello, Xanders.
All right. I think we are ready to hop into the episode here. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to pull this up real quick here and refresh one more time. All right. Okay. I think I'm ready.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Husband.
Wife.
Do you remember what happened yesterday and where the hell we are today?
Well, we did read Ezekiel chapter 13 yesterday. And in that chapter, God was mad at the prophets for spreading false prophecies.
And then the female ones got their own special mention.
Yeah, but I don't know of any female prophets. We've met a judge in Deborah. We've met Miriam, who is just kind of an important woman. But we haven't met any actual female prophets. The Witch of Endor. Witch of Endor was a witch. A witch, yeah.
Well, see, I don't know if there's a difference between witches and prophetesses and sorceresses and all of that.
I don't either. But they have not said that they are prophets, and definitely they have said that Isaiah, Jeremiah, and Ezekiel are prophets, and Moses, I think, or whatever.
Who the fuck ever.
There's been prophets, but none of them are women,
right?
Yet.
Because women don't.
I think there might be one that's coming up, but I'm not sure.
Women are just incubators. I hate to tell you this.
In the Bible, that's true. Yeah. So they were. I think they also got onto them about throwing bones, and they were not happy, or God was not happy about that at all. So he was yelling at the prophets for utilizing divination and stuff, which I guess that's not a good thing to do.
Even though it was okay early on when Moses was doing it.
Right. Well, Moses, and I think up to at least Joshua, because there was definitely divination happening when they were in Jericho and stuff like that. So
it was before the history started. Once the histories, the Chronicles and the Kings.
Yeah. Yeah.
When they were just still in the early stages.
Yeah, definitely. So anyway, that was Ezekiel chapter 13.
Sure as fuck was.
Which means that today we're getting into
Ezekiel chapter 14.
All right, let's do this.
Okie dokie.
Sorry, wife had to choke for a second.
I had to choke to death.
I literally had to cover in that intro for like 20 seconds while she ran to go.
I ran away.
Yeah, she ran away. So
I couldn't.
That was fun.
I was holding my breath. I couldn't contain. I was coughing because I choked on my tea.
Yeah. Hey, Dylan. Welcome to the party.
Hi, Dylan.
Wife is having trouble tonight.
I'm choking. There's something wrong with my throat.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Are you going to be okay for this?
Just give me a second to settle.
Yeah. Okay. Bear with us while wife is recovering from
a choking.
A choking, yeah. Not inflicted by me.
No. It's just a thing that happens.
Yeah. Wife can't swallow correctly. And for those of you who know us well knows why we're laughing, because we're childish.
Yes, we are indeed. Ew, now there's a bug on the table. Ew.
Well, you didn't even freaking kill it.
Well, it was with my bare hand. I'm not going to kill it with my bare hand. Is it a stink bug?
No, it's not.
Oh, God, what is it then?
I don't know.
Ew.
Oh.
Ew. It's on your sock.
Yeah.
Ew, it's still alive. Get it.
It is.
Some people like to pick them up and be nice and throw them outside, and I am not that person. I don't go out of my way to kill a bug, but I did not invite it into my living room. And it looked like it had pincher things.
We enact husband and wife vengeance or judgment on bugs in our house.
Only the uninvited ones.
Right, yeah.
All right, I think I'm good. I just got to tone it down tonight maybe.
Right. Oh, we got Squishy on here too.
Yay!
Hey, Squishy. Squishy's over on Twitch, so we got Dylan and Xander's on YouTube and Squishy on Twitch, so.
I appreciate all of yous.
Yeah.
Thank
you for coming out tonight. Oh, I still got to save this shit.
You were so worried about me choking.
Well, it was bad. Hey, guys, if you heard the bit where she was warbling at the end of the intro, that was because she still hadn't recovered and was still kind of half choking.
I was trying.
And so we had to get through that. Yeah.
I was like,
Dylan says hi, long distance, Squishy.
From platform to platform.
From platform to platform. I'm just relaying the message. Let's see. All right, saving this shit. Talk to them or something.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still
recovering. Still.
Well, the thing is once I choke, I get these bubbles in my throat.
Yeah, I know.
And they just stay there.
They do.
And the thing is that happens to me a lot because I have an overabundant amount of saliva at any given moment. And I'm on all these medications, and the doctors always warn, it's going to dry out your mouth really bad. And I'm like, please, could that please be a thing?
Right, yeah.
And it never is. So.
Squishy says hi back, Dylan. And Dylan wants a paper cup, and we need a string. We'll just tie it from Twitch to YouTube, so.
That's cute, actually. Look at us. We're uniting the world tonight.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Okay.
Okay, I think I'm better now.
You're better now?
As good as it's going to get, I think.
Perfect. Well, then we are going to jump into the main portion here then.
Okay.
All right.
Did you finish what you needed to get done?
I saved the intro, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
I don't know those things. What?
You've done this 1,000 times with me. Over 1,000 times with me, and you don't know that I save it. I wanted to clarify. I wanted to.
I know that you save it, but I don't know if there's other things that you do. I don't know where you save it. I don't know how you save it. Okay. I don't know if you do stuff to it before you save it. I know nothing about it.
Okay, that's fair.
I am not the technical person.
Okay.
Ooh, look, our snake is out.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. He's playing around in his little tree thing.
He comes out at night, so.
They only come out at night, mostly.
Yeah.
That's a quote from Aliens.
Our cats went upstairs to see the kid.
Yay!
Yeah.
All the animals.
Which is good.
Active.
Good.
Yeah, maybe she'll stay up there and not bother us. That would be awesome. All right, let's get going.
Okay, let's get going. Just one last time, since I think I got somebody else in here since I didn't say it, but give us a like and share us if you got a chance, so that people know we're live now and stuff. So that'd be awesome. All right, where are we going? We are going crazy. Or
we're going into chapter 14.
We are going into chapter 14. Yeah.
Is that the answer?
That's the answer. Yeah.
Okay. Are these the droids you seek?
They. Yeah, I guess.
All right. Come on, let's go.
Okay. Sorry. 3, 2, 1. Oh shit.
What'd you
Scratch that.
What did you did?
I got trigger happy on the record button. Yeah.
That doesn't happen to you very often. So
no, it doesn't.
I kind of enjoyed you fucking that up.
I did. Yeah. Sometimes I'm late. That's always fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1.
All right. We are hopping into Easy Kyle, chapter 14, giving the big Easy some love, because he's just my favorite prophet.
Ezekiel chapter 14.
Some of the elders of Israel came to me and sat down in front of me. You know the way they do.
They already did that. That was like 2 chapters ago.
Well, actually, it was the beginning too. Like they're always coming over.
Oh, so they just hang out at Ezekiel's house all the time.
They're always like, "Heard from God yet? Heard from God."
They're like, "Hey, it's prophet night. Everybody coming?
Are we there yet?
Yeah.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?"
It's like poker night with prophets.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Then the word of the Lord came to me, son of man.
Yeah, mere human.
You worm. These men have set up idols in their hearts and put wicked stumbling blocks before their faces.
Wait, now you don't even have to worship actual idols. They just have to be in your heart.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So like now you can just be blamed for worshiping idols even if you don't have one.
You're like,
that's some bullshit. Like that's changing the rules, man.
I know. Like all I did was literally open my door and walk out into the front yard, and I got in trouble, and I still don't know what I did.
Right.
Because, somebody accused me and didn't like me.
Yeah.
Should I let them inquire of me at all? Yes, if you are God, right? Like, is that a legit question?
Right.
Therefore, speak to them and tell them, this is what the sovereign Lord says. Because, he's got to say, tell them that I said what I said, I'm telling them.
And now I'm saying it, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
This is what the sovereign Lord says. When any of the Israelites set up idols in their hearts and put a wicked stumbling block before their faces, and then go to a prophet, I, the Lord, will answer them myself in keeping with their great idolatry.
So you can have a stumbling block as long as it's not a wicked one?
Well, here's my thing. If you could tell them yourself this whole fucking time, like, yes, please, that would be great.
Why haven't you been doing that?
I will do this to capture the hearts of the people of Israel who have deserted me for their idols. Why do you think they deserted you? Because
he hasn't fucking answered any of them ever. In fact, what he's done is kill the fuck out of them over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Like he kills them all the fucking time.
Exactly.
That's the whole Old Testament.
Exactly. Actually, I just saw a movie trailer, and it's for a documentary, and it's the story that basically inspired the story that was the movie Zone of Interest, which was one of last year's Oscar nominees.
Okay.
And it's about this family who lived like right next door to Auschwitz, but they were just like this normal, like upper class family. And it was just this odd juxtaposition of like right next door, like on the other side of the wall, Jews were literally being executed, gassed to death and stuff. And so that's what the movie's about. And then the documentary is showing the actual people in the story. And the commandant's son is coming to meet some of the Jewish people who were part of the story.
Okay.
Impacted by what was happening.
Yeah.
And one of the ladies, the Jewish lady, says, we're God's chosen people. He keeps choosing us. I wish he would choose somebody else.
Right. Yeah.
I know that was a long-winded story to get there, but I just I heard that quote stuck with me. I really wish he would choose somebody else.
Yeah. I mean, I have to admit, like if I was Jewish and, in these times for sure. And definitely I can see how that relates to the Holocaust and everything too. Mm-hmm. But like, I would definitely be like, yeah, God, just back the fuck off, man.
Stop choosing me.
We don't need this much interaction with
I didn't ask for all this.
Yeah, this sucks.
Therefore, continues God, say to the people of Israel, this is what the sovereign Lord says. Repent! Turn from your idols and renounce all your detestable practices. When any of the Israelites or any foreigner residing in Israel separate themselves from me and set up idols in their hearts and put a wicked stumbling block before their faces, and then go to a prophet to inquire of me, I, the Lord, will answer them myself.
Okay, you said that. And right? That's great. Like, you should have been doing that all the fuck along.
Right?
Why haven't you been? Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want? If you can apparently talk to them any fucking time you want.
Psst, go tell them. Psst, psst, tell them what I said. Hey, tell so-and-so that I said this.
Right.
I will set my face against them and make them an example and a byword. I will remove them from my people. Then you will know
that my name is the fucking Lord.
That I am the Lord. That's right.
Yeah.
And if the prophet is enticed to utter a prophecy, I, the Lord, have enticed that prophet, and I will stretch out my hand against him and destroy him from among my people Israel.
Hold on, what?
He's coming after the bad prophets.
Okay, but he just said he was going to entice the prophet to do that?
I guess.
I don't quite understand. Is that what he said? He's going to entice... reread that, because I'm a little confused as to why he's going to kill his prophet here.
And if the prophet, the one that's giving false prophets in my name, is enticed to utter a prophecy, so a false prophecy.
Okay.
I, the Lord, have enticed that prophet, and I will stretch out my hand against him and destroy him from among my people Israel.
But he just said right there that he was the one that enticed them.
I honestly don't understand the use of that word in that sentence.
I mean, you could read it to say that he prompted them to offer that false prophecy.
Oh, to the person. Oh,
to that person, and then
because they had false idols. So he's okay. I get what he's saying.
Okay,
like last week he was talking about false prophets, right? Yeah. Or not last week, yesterday.
Yeah.
He was talking to the false prophets and saying, "I'm going to get you." Today he's talking to people who practice idolatry with idols and stuff. Idolatry with idols.
Idols in the heart now. Wicked idols and whatever.
Right. Who
with wicked roadblocks. That's
and now they're going, whether to good prophets or not, God's going to use the prophets to lead them astray because they were being idolatrous. So yesterday it was fuck those false idols. And today it's fuck my people who also pray to other gods or whatever.
So he's okay. But the fact remains the same, that he is going to take his opportunity to fix a situation and instead make it worse and then kill them because of that.
Yes, that is correct.
That is some fucked up bullshit.
That is a mind fuck.
Right?
That is what that is.
Yeah.
They will bear their guilt. The prophet will be as guilty as the one who consults him.
Okay.
Then the people of Israel will no longer stray from me, nor will, because they'll be dead.
What? No, wait. Why will they no longer stray from you? I don't understand. Yeah, okay. He could kill all the ones that stray from him, I guess, right? That's one possibility. It doesn't seem like what's going to happen, but like, what exactly about him making somebody lie to somebody else who doesn't believe in God exactly in that moment or whatever is going on? How does that make other people believe?
It's part of that fear the Lord mentality.
I guess, but like we've talked about this before, it doesn't feel like these people fear this Lord specifically more than other lords.
Right.
Like they worship other gods.
Right.
And so why would they be that scared of this God versus other gods?
Well, this one's specifically saying to them, I am going to get you.
He's not, though. He's saying it to Ezekiel, and then he's telling the prophet that they go to seek help from wrong information to give to them so that he can kill both of them, maybe? I don't know.
So they're not going to get the message anyway, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it just seems like he's fucking with them.
Well, he is.
Yeah, why would a god fuck with people before he kills them? Why don't you just kill them?
He seems to get off on it. He seems to get off on murder, mind fuckery, leading people astray, tricking them, testing them.
Right, I agree.
He's just not nice.
absolutely not nice at all.
So then the people of Israel will no longer stray from me, nor will they defile themselves any more with all their sins. They will be my people, and I will be their God, declares the sovereign Lord.
Okay.
He's like, if I just beat them hard enough, they will love me. If I just kill them, then the rest of them will love me.
But also free will.
Yeah.
Right? That's
totally.
supposed to be a thing, right?
Yeah. Free will, except only choose me or you're dead.
Right.
Like, that's not how that works, bro.
No.
The word of the Lord came to me, Ezekiel.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Son of man.
Yeah, mere human.
You worm. If a country sins against me by being unfaithful, and I stretch out my hand against it to cut off its food supply and send famine upon it and kill its people and their animals.
Jesus Christ.
You know, as you do. Even if these three men, Noah, Daniel, and Job, were in it, they could save only themselves by their righteousness, declares the sovereign Lord.
So, okay.
So even if these three guys, one of whom we haven't even got to yet because he's a prophet, I think he's in the next book that we're going to read. So even if these three guys were in this city, I would still fuck that city up. I'd let them three go.
But why them? What? I don't. There is no point. There's no. There are children in that city. There are newborns in that city.
Mm-hmm.
There are people who don't necessarily probably spend a lot of time worrying about gods, but live a decent life.
Yeah.
Those people are all in that city, and he kills them all.
Yeah.
Because he's a petty shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, yeah, that's what I'm doing, except for those three guys, because those are my guys. You know, I'll let my guys go.
I think you understand the situation, husband. I think you get it.
It makes me angry how little regard God has for human life.
Yeah.
Like, he does not give a fuck.
Right.
At all.
Right.
And it bothers me because I feel like a lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
Yeah.
And it is dangerous thinking. It is dangerous ideas that you associate with this God that you believe in.
Mm-hmm.
And it allows you to just have absolute disdain and very little worth attached to humans.
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
Right.
So,
and that's why I don't like this. Like, I feel like this is a big reason why we wanted to read the Bible, right? I know the most popular section is when we get to the New Testament. That's going to be where everybody's going to be bitching at us for getting it wrong, and we're going to be torn apart for having everything. We didn't read it correctly. We didn't understand it correctly. Our hearts weren't open, whatever. And
we came in with an agenda.
Yeah, we came in with an agenda. I can't wait for that one. But I feel like the part that is actually influencing a lot of the politics in our country today, right now, is from the Old Testament that's trickling back into Christianity more and more every year.
Yes.
Because they love the fire and brimstone. They love the hate that goes against different people that aren't part of their group, right?
Right.
And that's what's in the Old Testament.
Yeah.
Now, most Christians will tell you that God is forgiveness. God is this good thing right over here.
Yeah. Jesus is love. Jesus wants us to forgive each other and try to grow as a person, whatever.
But generally, depending on what group you're talking about, that only goes so far as the group that you have in your church right then.
Yeah.
Because they don't take that idea any further out than that. After that, it's fire and brimstone and fuck y'all.
It's like they have a wall around their church building, and they're like, of course Jesus is love, but I did bring my gun to shoot all the people who try to come into this building who are not part of my tribe.
Right.
Like, okay, you're gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much like your God. Your God is gross. You're gross. Stop.
Yeah.
Just fucking stop.
Exactly. Okay, so God is continuing.
Yeah.
Or if I send wild beasts through that country and they leave it, I choked because it says leave it childless. If I send wild beasts through that country and they leave it childless.
So like the beasts are going to eat the children. Is that what we're getting at here?
And it becomes so desolate that no one can pass through it because of the beasts. As surely as I live, declares the sovereign Lord, even if these three men were in it, they could not save their own sons or daughters. Fuck those kids.
Wow. So now not only are we are specifically targeting people that have children who have no choice but to do the things that they are actually punished if they go against their parents according to the Bible. And now they're being punished for doing
whatever their parents tell them to do.
They're just fucking children. God is just fill in the blank with whatever horrible thing you can think of and go further than dick. Okay? Because God is that. Whatever that next level is, whatever the next level above a fucking dick is. Well, actually, maybe like 3 or 4 levels above that.
3 or 4
He's
dicks?
A fucking asshole. He's a dick. He's a fuckhead. Fuck God.
So mad.
Yeah, no, he's killing kids with wild animals. Like, how fucking disturbing is that imagery? It's awful.
Right.
And people read this shit. This and they're like, yeah, God, go team God.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's killing fucking kids.
Right.
Fuck you.
Yeah, no, I can't argue that at all. I mean, our tagline kind of between me and you is God's a dick.
Right.
And, that isn't strong enough anymore.
No, not for this. No, fuck that.
They alone, those 3 dudes, would be saved, but the land would be desolate. Okay, so he's presenting examples of, even then I would still not step in. I would still fuck that shit up.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Or if I bring a sword against that country and say, let the sword pass throughout the land and I kill its people and their animals. So even kittens and whatever.
Are we just like having dreams about how many different ways we can murder people
and animals now?
Because this is crazy.
Yeah.
This is fucking crazy.
It's grotesque.
Yeah.
As surely as I live, declares the sovereign Lord, even if these 3 men were in it, they could not save their own sons or daughters.
I don't give a fuck about these 3 men. They can fuck off. You're killing people, and saying that you'll save these 3 fucks doesn't mean 2. Whatever. Fuck this shit.
Oh my God.
God is a dick. This is fucking bullshit. This is fucking bullshit.
You haven't been this worked up in a while.
No, he's killing. They're fantasizing of. This is a human being fantasizing about killing people in a multitude of different ways. And this is a Bible that they tell kids, this is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder in this book. Holy shit. Fuck that.
Yeah. And this isn't even murdering enemies. This is murdering his own people.
Right. Yeah.
Like, imagine the fever dreams they're having about people who aren't his.
Right. I'm sorry. I know I'm going off here. I think I finally hit a breaking point because, like, it's been murder.
Yeah, the whole time.
The whole way through. It's murder all the way down,
Yeah.
But in this chapter specifically, it's literally just been like a list of different ways to murder people. And I'm like, okay, enough is enough, guys. Like, I can only let slide so much murder fantasy here. And this has gone way too far.
Okay. Husband has broke.
That's all.
I
broke. I'm sorry.
I mean, you made it over halfway through the Old Testament before you broke. So, good on you.
Yeah, right.
Good on you. So anyway, they alone would be saved.
Okay. Yeah.
Or, here we go. We got more. Ready?
We got another one. Yeah. Okay.
If I send a plague into that land and pour out my wrath on it through bloodshed, killing its people and their animals, as surely as I live, declares the sovereign Lord, even if Noah, Daniel, and Job were in it, they could save neither son nor daughter. They would only save themselves by their righteousness.
Who are those guys again? Noah, Daniel, and who?
Job.
Okay, fuck Noah, Daniel, and Job.
Yeah, honestly.
I don't fuck them.
Yeah. Why do they get a pass?
God's giving those 3 guys a pass, and he's killing everybody else. So I don't care who you are. I don't care what you did. Fuck you.
You're killing kids and kittens. Fuck off.
Right.
Honestly.
Yeah. I'm a little. This chapter is really pissing me off.
I noticed. For this is what the sovereign Lord says. How much worse will it be when I send against Jerusalem my 4 dreadful judgments, sword and famine and wild beasts and plague, to kill its men and their animals. Yet there will be some survivors, sons and daughters who will be brought out of it. So not all the kids, just most of them.
I'm gonna save some of them.
Just most of them.
But I thought he couldn't save anybody. He just got done saying he couldn't save anybody like 4 times.
Yeah.
Through 4 fantasies of killing people.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, we still got the Canaanites alive, and he was supposed to have wiped them out in full like 100 times over.
Yeah.
They will come to you, and when you see their conduct and their actions, you will be consoled regarding the disaster I have brought on Jerusalem. Every disaster I have brought on it. I consoled.
Okay, let's just take a let's just take a horrible example from U.S. history. Okay, 9/11, right?
Yeah.
9/11 happens. Let's say you were one of the people that made it out of the building that day, right? And let's say God's like, or no, not God. Let's say that Osama bin Laden was like, I let you go. So now you should be consoled. Right? That's not how that fucking works.
Let's go a step further and take that today, the Palestinians or the Ukrainians who are being annihilated by enemies. The ones who survive are not consoled.
Yeah. I bet the Japanese people who had family in Hiroshima and Nagasaki were not consoled when they fucking survived.
Right.
That was fucking horrible. It was horrible.
I'm betting
horrible things are horrible.
I'm betting that they had grief. I'm betting that they had survivor's guilt. I'm betting that they had CPTSD. I'm betting that they are all kinds of not okay. And I'm betting that consoled does not fall anywhere on that list of all of the mental anguish that they are enduring.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You will be consoled when you see their conduct and their actions, for you will know that I have done nothing in it without cause.
Because their conduct and actions make up for the fact that you committed mass murder.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm pausing a lot because I'm trying to process all this. And I'm not happy about it. Just go forward.
Declares the sovereign Lord.
Yeah,
the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad that was the end. I don't know if I could have taken much more of that chapter.
I mean, isn't genocide fun? We love a good genocide, don't we?
No, it is not. No. Yeah. I don't know what to say about that chapter other than that was one of the most horrible chapters in Ezekiel thus far, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like it's one thing to talk about murdering people, I guess, in the Bible, because that's a regular phenomenon, right?
And we know it's a thing and we hate it. We call it out regularly.
But it was literally a list of
ways to kill people.
Yeah. It was just like, I might do like, I don't know. What am I in the mood for today? Plague or swords or starvation? Like, what am I going to do? I don't know.
I might choke them with peanut butter. You don't know.
There's so many ways to murder people. I just can't choose today. I don't know.
Right? I mean,
which one am I going to do?
I could throw some of them in the lake and drown them. You don't know.
Sure.
I could put a fire over the whole thing. I could make a meteor hit. Like, okay. Yeah. That's not fun, guy.
No, it's not. That's not okay.
Yeah.
And there was no, you've listed off no justifications. God has listed off in Ezekiel, whoever the fuck's writing this, whoever's talking, I don't care. Doesn't matter. There has been no justification for this listed off that I accept. Yeah. Period.
And I mean, I know the argument is that, well, you're just a man. You don't understand, a mere human, right? And it's like, I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible, apparently. So yeah, it matters.
Right.
Like, I would never, ever kill children. I just wouldn't.
No, it's horrible. Anyway, I'm sorry. I think we need to like get out of this, right?
Let's get out of this.
So let's get out of this. Just a quick reminder. I don't even feel right doing this. We have a Patreon drive going on. It's on our website, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. We can use your help. Go there. Awesome. We'll see you next week, or not next week.
Tomorrow.
What is today?
Today's Thursday.
Today's Thursday. So we just got done with Ezekiel chapter 14.
Which sucked.
Which fucking sucked.
Yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow with
Ezekiel chapter 15.
All right. We'll see you then, guys.
Bye.
Jesus Christ. The fuck was that shit? Dylan said it's amazing how many times we would read this in church and never bat an eye.
Oh my gosh. And that pretty much says it all though, right? I mean,
if it's passed off, look, you can normalize anything, right? If everybody around you is normalizing it, why not? It's normal.
It doesn't occur to you to be like, wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah.
Like, I can remember my sister and I went to a movie with my mom, and I probably have told this story before, so apologies.
Sure.
But anyway, the movie was about something that was happening in the Middle East, and the American military was going in and they were going to bomb this house where they knew that one of the leaders of whatever bad guy, blah, 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 was going to be.
Yeah.
And then at the last minute, they found out, oh shit, he's there, but so is his daughter. And so they were like, no, we can't do that. And like me and my sister, like we were on the edge of our seat, like we were biting our nails because the audience knew that the daughter was there before the military did. So we were like, oh no, are they, oh, please don't. And then my mom was sitting there going, because, I mean, these kids are just going to grow up to be like their parents.
Oh my God.
And I started crying right there in the theater.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I had tears rolling down my face because
I remember you telling me that when it happened. Like
it was so disturbing. And that's what I mean by you can justify murder, you know? And once you can justify murder and lack empathy for your supposed enemy and their children,
right,
you are no longer human in my eyes.
I agree. You know? I agree. Dylan just chimed in. They said that they heard that story in Bible school.
Oh, geez.
They taught kids. They read this to kids.
Wow.
Like, how fucked up is that?
I don't know what to say. I'm sorry that you had to sit through that.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful that you found your way out of it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the mind fuck that has to go on to make this all seem okay and normal, it has to be immense, right? Like, I mean, we look, nothing that we say is new. It's all stuff that we kind of cover almost on a every chapter basis, right?
Yeah.
Or thereabouts. But like, I don't understand. I don't understand how this stuff gets passed off as just normal. I really don't. Like, I can't read this without seeing horrible shit in every chapter. Like, it's not possible. I'm reading it and I'm like, I did at some level want to see some beauty and some good things come out of the Bible, right?
Right.
And there has been a few places.
A couple of nice writing
things. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to say it's been complete trash, mostly trash, but not complete. Like, there's been a couple of shining moments. Right. And, but for how important this is to our society.
Yeah. American society in particular.
Yeah. I expected a lot more.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
I expected more things that I could admire or moving and touching pieces. And I am just shocked at the amount of murder and rape.
Yeah.
In this book. Like, I knew that there was some. I was prepared to come across some of that.
Yeah.
I was not prepared for the amount.
Yeah. No, I wasn't either. I mean, I know the New Testament is where everyone tells us to focus, because obviously if everybody read the Old Testament, it would probably drive a majority of people. It would put a wedge between them and their religion. Yeah, for sure. Like if you read it on your own without anybody influencing you, and you had to sit there and read this shit and then like try to interpret it yourself, right? As we are doing, right? I think that would cause people to think twice about what they're doing, right? Because how do you? It would. I don't know. I can't see my way through this to where I would be like, okay, that I can get behind. Like, I can't get from where I am right now. Yeah. I can't imagine a scenario where I can get from here to saying, okay, I can get behind that. Yeah. Like, no matter how many apologist takes I can think of in my head right now, there's not one of them that makes what we read today okay. Right. Not one.
Now, we can say that given that we didn't grow up in religion. Yes. And so we did not suffer the consequences of brainwashing and cult following.
And truly believing God is real. Yes. Like, we didn't ever believe that. So, like, we were never, we aren't fearful of God. Right. There is no fear of God here. And I suppose for coming from a point of view where there is fear of a God and the repercussions of not following God's law, it would be a different. You'd have to look at it from a different point of view, right?
Right.
Because you know that you have to follow those laws. You have to worship God. You have to fear God.
Even if you have questions, as a believer, you have to find a way to reconcile this stuff. So you might ask questions, but the questions that you ask will likely be asked in such a way as that you're looking for a reason to make it okay. Right. Not asking, how the fuck? What?
Well, and that's the problem with indoctrination, right? You start with the answer and then you formulate the questions from the answer.
Right.
The answer is God is real. You have to worship God.
And God says all of this is okay.
Yeah. That's the answer.
Right.
From an indoctrinated point of view.
Right.
So, all right. I'm a little depressed after that episode.
I know. I'm sorry.
That was just shit.
That was a downer.
Yeah. I do want to say thank you to everybody that came out. I know a few people already kind of left, but thank you everybody for hopping on here tonight and joining us. It was really appreciated. And we are loving the interactions on our lives, and we hope to get this going bigger and bigger every time we do this. So
yes.
Definitely, if you know anybody that's interested in our podcast and isn't coming to these things, tell them, get their asses over here. That's, pretty much the short of it.
Or start with the beginning and, read through and catch up.
Yeah, whatever.
Or, whatever.
Same difference.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks again for coming out tonight, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.